This video is a tutorial of the basics of algebra. Let's start with the real numbers. The real numbers are normally used and applied in real-world applications like counting and measuring. They are numbers that can be found on the following number line. So this is the real number line. At the center, we have this 0, which we call the point of origin. And from this 0, going to the left, it is a negative direction, and the numbers are negative. From 0 to the right is a positive direction, and the numbers are positive. All numbers found on this real number line is what we call the real number system. So this line is called the real number system. Now there are types of real numbers. First, it is a counting number from 1 onward, like 1, 2, 3, and so on. It is a positive integer. However, it excludes 0, fractions, decimals, and negative numbers. So, the set of natural numbers includes only 1, 2, 3, 4, up to infinity, denoted with a symbol infinity. Now, on the real number line, the natural number starts from 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, up to infinity. These numbers here going to infinity are what we call the natural numbers, or the set of natural numbers. Now the second type is the whole number. Whole number is a natural number including 0. So the whole number includes 0. So 0 and then covers all the natural numbers to the right. So the set of whole numbers is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to infinity. The third type is the integer. Integer is a negative, a positive number including 0, but it has no decimal or fractional part. It's a whole number that can be positive, negative, or 0. So here, the real number line, it is a negative, 0, or positive number. So all whole numbers from the left to the right are what we call integers. Whole numbers from left to right, integers. Now the fourth type is the fraction. As the word says, fraction is part of a whole, a point between two whole numbers, but it's not a whole number. So in the real number line, a fraction can be located anywhere between 2 points. So shall we say negative 5 to negative 4, or negative 2 to negative 1. Or a fraction can be located between 3 to 4. And there are types of fractions. The first is the proper fraction, where numerator is smaller than denominator. So we have here 2, which is smaller than 3, and you have 4 smaller than 5, 7 smaller than 14. These 3, 5, and 14 are the denominators. So this is what we call proper fractions. The second is the improper fraction. Actually, this is just the reverse of the proper fraction. In this case, numerator is bigger than the denominator. So you will see 4 is bigger than 3, 5 is bigger than 4, 10 is bigger than 7. Now, the third type of fraction is the mixed number. So it is a whole number with a fraction. So we have a whole number 1 and a fraction 3/4, a whole number 2 and a fraction 2/3, and a whole number 4 with a fraction 5/6. The fifth type of real numbers is the rational number. It is a ratio of two integers a and b written as a over b, where b is not equal 0. A rational number can be a fraction. It can be an integer, a whole number. So let's go back to the real number line. It says that a rational number can be a fraction, it can be a negative number, it can be 0, it can be positive number. So all numbers from the left to the right, including fractions, are what we call rational numbers. We have examples here. We have 1/2, negative 1/2, negative 3, 0, 3/4, 8, 1 and 1/2. 1/2 is a rational number. It's a ratio of integers 1 and 2. 0 is a rational number, a ratio of 0 and 1 as 0/1. 8 is a rational number. It's a ratio of integers 8 and 1. A whole number 8 can be written as 8/1. Actually, any whole number can be written as that whole number, in this case 8/1. And it's a fraction. And since 8 is greater than 1, then this is an improper fraction. Note that a decimal number is rational if it has finite number of digits, like 3.111, where the 1 never ends, which is the quotient of 3 and 1/9, or 28/9. Or it can be 3.3333, where the 3 never ends, continuous, which is the quotient of 10/3. So this kind of numbers are also rational numbers. The sixth type is the irrational numbers. Irrational numbers because no pair of integers can be used to represent their exact value in ratio form. Their value is only approximated, like the square root of 2, which is 1.41. Now let's go to the trichotomy principle. For any two real numbers a and b, only one of these conditions is true. So for any three conditions, like a is greater than b, a is equal to b, a is less than b, One of these conditions is true. One and only one of these conditions is true. So let's go now to the exercises. We have some numbers here. Then we'll go to the illustration board.
Now let's go to the exercises. Number 1 is true or false. The first question, all natural numbers are integers. Where are these natural numbers? They are 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. But by definition, these numbers are also integers because integers are either negative, 0, or positive. Positive. Therefore, the first question, all natural numbers are integers, is a true statement. Second question, some integers are natural numbers. Again, these natural numbers we know are also integers. Therefore, the second question, some integers are natural numbers, is a true statement. Number 3, all whole numbers are integers. Where are the whole numbers? The number 0 plus all the natural numbers. It says they are integers. By definition, we know that these are also integers. Therefore, question number 3, all whole numbers are integers, is a true statement. Number 4, some fractions are rational numbers. Where are the fractions? Any number or any point between two numbers like this one here. So any number between -3 and -2, they are called fractions. But these numbers are also rational numbers. By definition, they are integers and fractions. So these are all rational numbers. Therefore, the fourth question, some fractions are rational numbers, is a true statement. Number 5, some rational numbers are fractions. By definition, some rational numbers are fractions. It's true. So number 5 is a true statement. Number 6, any negative integer is a rational number. By definition again, any negative integer is a rational number. Rational number covers all negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers. Therefore, the sixth question is true. Now let's go to number 7. All rational numbers are whole numbers. So this is a tricky question. All rational numbers. Now we know that all numbers from this point to infinity are rational numbers. And it says all rational numbers are whole numbers. But this point here are also include fractions. Any point here also include fractions, not just whole numbers. As by definition, it includes fractions, not only whole numbers. Therefore, the seventh question, all rational numbers are whole numbers is false. Let's go to the second question. State the relationship. By the way, remember that numbers to the right are greater than, to the left less than. So, from 0 to the right or anywhere, as long as it's going to the right, the number is greater than. So, anywhere from this point going to the left, the number is less than. So, letter A, 0, 1. Where is 0? 0 is here, the point of origin. And 0 is to the left of 1. So, by definition, it is less than. Therefore, letter A, the relationship is less than. Letter B, we have positive 2 and negative 2. Positive 2 is here, negative 2 is here, and positive 2 is to the right of negative 2. Therefore, the relationship is greater than. Number 3, or letter C, 2 and 1/2 and 5. Where is 2 and 1/2? 2 and 1/2 is somewhere here, and you have there 5. And 2 and 1/2 is to the left of 5. Therefore, by definition, the relationship is less than. Letter D, negative 3 and negative 5. Negative 3 is this one, this point, and negative 5 is this point. Now, negative 3 is to the right of negative 5. Therefore, by definition, the relationship is greater than. That is, negative 3 is greater than negative 5. Okay? Now, let's go to the question number 3. State the kind of fraction. Letter A is 2/3. Numerator is less than denominator. Therefore, this fraction is proper. Letter B, 5 is greater than 4. Therefore, this is improper fraction. Letter C, we have 5, whole number 5, and 4/5, or 4/5. So, this is a mixed number. Letter D, we have whole number 5. Now, remember that any whole number can be written as that number, or in this case, 5/1. So, 5/1 is the fraction where 5 is greater than 1. Therefore, letter D is improper fraction. Okay, kids, I hope the explanation is clear. I hope that everybody understand. And if you need more explanation, or if you have some questions, just write your questions in the comments, and we will try to answer your questions in the comments. Please subscribe and click notification bell for future videos on this subject. Thank you.